Tonight, there are two new life-changing, life-saving procedures to end the pain and suffering of people with sickle cell. The FDA approved them on Friday. But for the FDA to decide that those therapies are safe and effective, people had to agree to test them in clinical trials. We wanted to check in with one of them, the first person to use those methods to be declared free of sickle cell in Alabama.
I'm feeling great, physically and mentally great, so I'm feeling pretty amazing.
We met Lindrick Holmes at his home in Mobile in 2019, a few months after he'd received then experimental gene therapy at the National Institutes of Health in Washington. And with a new, much longer life expectancy, he was just beginning to consider the ways his life could change.
I gained a lot of muscle stamina. I've actually, last year, I joined the Navy.
But sickle cell was not completely done with Lindrick. The disease starves the body of oxygen by causing red blood cells to deform, clogging veins. One of the therapies approved by the FDA reduces the problematic hemoglobin in the blood. By last year, Lindrick says his hemoglobin S level was at 53%. Unfortunately, the Navy wanted less than that, so he had to separate from the service.
It was still a blessing. It was still a great experience, even though I didn't get a chance to see it all the way through the way I wanted to. It was still pretty cool.
As someone literally living his best life, Lindrick has a message for people who might be reluctant to take part in clinical trials.
I ain't had no other options. I was going to die either way. So, but because I took that step, I see, that there are people that are dedicated. There are people that are dedicated not just to the people, but to the science, to the medical science. And it's bigger than just us. This is our life. This is our life. We get to choose how we want to live it, and we get to choose the battles that we want to fight. And I feel that this is worth the fight.
Now, before joining the Navy, Lindrick had worked as a corrections officer in Mobile. So now, living his best life means having moved near his brother in Austin, Texas, where he's gone back to working as a corrections officer, this time for Travis County, and raising two of his daughters while searching for affordable childcare.